This is the GC 1019 1D, and in order to do the procedure to increase the power output and work with the board, you need to remove the unit from the stem of the switch coil. To do that, you need to remove two screws here. Hold two screws, those are machine screws. This one, point out, and these over there, there's 2, 4, 6 screws. Okay, once you have the screws all out, this handle will pull right out of here. It should pull out of here. Let's see. Oh, I know what I've done. I've got this thing bolted, so right. This doesn't separate anymore because I got a bolt through there. Okay. Set that to one side. All right. I'd already done this. This is a completed project. I'm just doing this video to show you what some do's and don'ts. Okay. This top side here, I wonder how that's framing in. Is that all right? You look at that. Yeah, that's all right. Okay. This, in order to get this apart, this stays. When I first took it apart, I took this off, but you don't need to do that. You don't want to break it. Just pry up on that while you turn it. It's a serrated shaft, so just kind of turn it there. It goes on, then you can relocate it so that you get the marker down there like when you put it back together. And after that, it just comes right out like this. Let's see, I wonder if I can, am I going to be able to see that? No. Well, I'm not going to be able to see it. Rats. I thought if I took it apart again, I didn't want to take those 4 screws to take the board, release the circuit board. I thought maybe I could clean my potentiometer. Well, I think I can still do it. I think I can still do it. I'll spray that because I didn't clean it. There might be a little noise in it. Anyhow, this is it. So at this point, all you have to do is take these 4 screws and the board is free, and you can turn it over and then you can see the rest of the stuff that I'm going to explain later. As I say, you really don't need to remove this. It just causes more stuff to move around and that sort of thing, even though I did it. And let's see what else not to do. It seems though there was another. Oh yeah, when you get this thing free, there's a ribbon cable there that they soldered. They soldered a ribbon cable. Now this might be one of the other detectors. I'm not sure that's going to be a problem here with this one. So I got 3. No, this one here doesn't have. These are the wires going up to the display. This might not be the one. I'm going to stop. That's that. You're on your own. The rest of it, you can take it apart and you can see the board, and if you want to continue and increase your power, you can. This is a schematic diagram that I drew up by studying the parts and the PC board. This is Q4, which is an S9012, a PNP. This is my board ID for this resistor down here, R49, which I found out after I took it out it was R49. The board ID for emitter resistor 1 is marked with that symbol in an arrow. Then it comes down. This resistor was changed from 1 megohm to 850,000. If you do this, I would recommend maybe you have probably 900,000 or 875, something closer to 900,000 I think would be good, even though I used 850. This is Q5, which is an NPN. C30 is the coupling the feedback from the collector in the oscillator from Q4. This is the board ID dot in a circle. Later found out that it was R50. R50 was 330 ohms. I changed to 201 ohms. That's a measured resistance. They were all bridged with the RC combination box that I have, the ICO box. So that's the schematic diagram that I drew up. It will be helpful. This is a board view of GC 1019. At this point, you can see where I labeled the B was my board indication till I knew that it was R49. There's 850,000 ohms. These two resistors are in series, and they make 850K. Here's another view right here. As you look at the board, B. And over here, see, there is R50. R50. I changed R50 to 201 ohms. It was originally 330 ohms on, that's 330 ohms of the code, but I actually measured 329, but it's pretty close, within one ohm. It's pretty good. So that's that story. And that ER1, the one I didn't do, that emitter resistor, is located just to the left of R49. That's where it is. It's just another view here, another view of the board. C30 in that schematic, if you look at the schematic, C30, that's the feedback resistor from the collector to the base. Okay, there's another view. That's a pretty good view there. Some of the pictures, my camera is hard to get a good picture with using macro, but I think you can see this well enough to help you out. There's another angle. There's your R49 showing the two resistors in series. Okay, you have to be careful again. You get too close to this the coil and it'll make, but anyway, I've never been able to get up this far with a penny. Usually I can get about seven and a half inches. And a dime, just about the same with a dime. Okay, and nickel. And a quarter. About eight inches or so there. So that's that. Working better than it ever did.